Hey, hey.
And you know it, boy, you play hard to get.
And when shades don't make me cry.
Oh, wow. I missed you, baby.
I missed you too, honey.
My love.
Look at you, my love.
Look at you. You look good. Cute 4 days. Like a puppy that just fell in love.
Stop it, stop it. I like it.
Alrighty, yes, it is time to take a break from your busy day and indulge in a feast for the senses.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, true as you know, we take you way back in time on Thursdays with our perfect playlist curated to whisk you away.
Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get the midday party started for a throwback themed Thursday edition.
Let's
And
go.
you have us for the next 1 hour. Dishing out a piping hot platter of entertainment. How about that for size?
God. You just make my heart TV stop. Ladies and gentlemen, we indeed appreciate you for joining us on this exciting journey right from the comfort of your couch. And if you're on the move, you can also join by streaming the show live from anywhere you might be via our website, which is www.tvcentertainment.tv. On that note, I'm that bad boy you never saw coming. You know the vibe. Big J, Big P. You know the vibe. Let's get it.
Okay, so you had to put bad boy.
Bad boy,
I
bad
love
boy.
it like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I love all the black thing going.
I got you, baby.
All right. All right, it's your homegirl, right? Yeah? It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the missus. It is Honey Shmoney. It is Honey Flames, because of course I've got Mr. Flames right here.
Cheers.
It is Honey Venus. All right, so it's a Thursday and I'm so excited. I'm so pumped to be here. So let's get it started. Get ready for an exciting show, okay? Because on today's edition, we will be bringing you up to speed on the latest happenings in the world of entertainment.
Right, I will then be keeping us entertained with all the funny posts from the world of social media only on Socialville.
Yes.
Right there, Olamide with the bangers for days. For days. So I saw a video just before Olamide got on stage at Ashakes. Yeah,
Sure.
so he was behind, I think it was in the bathroom or somewhere, so he was rehearsing. And so they were showing him, Baba, don't forget in lyrics, so he just did it. He was rehearsing, and then just recently at his album release party,
Yes.
they played an old song of his for him to perform. Baba was shy. He was shy to perform.
No, it won't be, because I tell you, one time Olamide was releasing songs every, I think it was two weeks or something. And then I would be like, we have not even finished with this one, you have released this one. And, but I've attended his show, I've attended, you know, even gigs that they called him to come and perform. And then he will go way back and he's got catalog for days.
His catalog is amazing.
What?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, talking about Olamide, which introduces us to the entertainment news of today. And first up, Olamide reaches album milestone on the Billboard charts. It's a good time for Nigerian music as Nigerian rapper and record executive Olamide has joined the legendary Fela Kuti as the only Nigerian artist to achieve this level of success on the Billboard charts with the release of his recent album, Unruly. In a predictable course of events, Olamide's highly anticipated 10th studio album, Unruly, reinforced his status in the music industry as he became the first Nigerian artist alongside Fela to record a significant number of album entries on the Billboard World Album charts, with an incredible total of 6 entries on the chart, with the following projects: Street OT, The Glory, Lagos Nawa, Carpe Diem, UI Scooty, and Unruly. Olamide is following closely to the late Afrobeat legend who remains at the helm of this distinction, having garnered a remarkable total of 8 albums that have graced the Billboard World Album charts. The rapper also had the highest ranking rap album by a Nigerian artist on the US and UK charts for Apple Music, and the highest debut in a 24-hour period for a rap album by a Nigerian artist on Spotify.
I am super excited about this. You can't even know how proud I am of Olamide, because you see, people can be very funny, to say the least. So they can come all, oh, it's not even international, and then they are actually comparing you to other people. But I always talk about time, as time is everything. This guy has put in a lot of work, and then he keeps putting in a lot of work. He's signed people, he's pushed them, he's helping them, and as if people, that is not enough. Like, people cannot even still see him in those people's lives, and then you keep saying stuff like, oh, it's not international, it's not like so person, it's not like so person. So now, have you guys seen this? Can you just take a chill pill and drink water on this success already? Because you know, I've always trusted, you know, his works, and I know that someday something like this will come, and I know that more is still coming.
I mean, what's even more significant about this is the fact that it's rap.
Yeah,
rap. Like it's not even singing or anything. It's actually rap. And for a rap art, because I mean, there's always been that debate about rap being
in
Nigeria, and he has done this back to back. And is the only artist alongside Burna Boy who in this generation you can expect an album from every year.
That's
He's
right.
always dropping projects. Big ups to him. I saw an interview where he said, I can't remember who was interviewing him, but he was talking about signing artists.
Yeah.
And he said the money was too much for him. Yes.
And he felt, oh yeah, come on.
The money was too much for him, so he
it.
decided to sign artists. And you can tell that he's living the dream. He's living music. Music is him. He was always meant to do this, and we can see more success.
We can't be more proud. I mean, this is just fantastic. Well done, Olamide. Congratulations to you. All right, moving on swiftly. Tems speaks on dealing with fame. Nigerian singer and songwriter Tems has opened up about her experience as an upcoming artist whose sound was yet to gain an audience in Nigeria and the struggles she faced when dealing with fame. While discussing with American rap artist Kendrick Lamar, as published in the latest volume of Interview magazine, she said a lot of people advised her to join the mainstream Afrobeat genre as opposed to R&B, which she was passionate about. The singer said she chose to follow her heart even when she was not sure the move would earn her money or fame. I was prepared to die, she said. I believe in myself so much that I didn't really care if I never became anything or anymore. I just wanted to get a message out. I wanted to get my frequency out. And I was like, even if 10 people hear this, it's fine. But also the way I used to listen to a lot of Nigerian music and I wasn't getting a lot of spiritual. I love Celine Dion, so I love that intense feeling of I am about to jump off a cliff. That's how I want my music to feel all the time. And Afrobeat wasn't necessarily giving me that type of stimulation. Tems further stated that everyone she asked for advice from back then urged her to do Afrobeat, saying the only way you can do this is Afrobeat. It's not that your music is bad, it's just that it doesn't fit in Nigeria. Nigerians don't like this. Tems also noted that being successful usually comes with its pressures and challenges, but she tries to navigate through them by simply being herself and be more interested in chasing a frequency. She said, when you become more known or seen, it's very easy to get caught up in what do people expect of me now. But for me, it's like, what do I expect of myself now? Because you're the one that has to live with yourself, the one that has to sleep with the decisions that you make. Trusting yourself is so key, and I'm not going to stop trusting my gut because people can see me now. It's like being in a zoo. The animals don't change their behavior just because you're looking at them. They are always going to be who they are. So why should I change?
Yes. I saw this and I saw the interview with Kendrick Lamar, and I couldn't but be happy and proud for Tems. As to how far she has come. Yes. So one thing I also want to point out is the fact that Nigerian music consumers have developed over time. Right? And we also have to give thanks to people who started this as well. We have to give thanks to Sheishe. Right? She was also part of that group.
Of course.
Sheishe, Tiwa Savage.
Yeah.
See, those people came and they pushed different R&B music, different
the type
kind
of music. Irawa, she had Irawa, she had Irawa is my jam. Anytime, any day. Yes, you can say that again. And I particularly love people who did not even change what they wanted to do for anything. I'm not saying that if anybody even bent or anything that, you know, that it is bad, but I'm just saying that I love people who with everything, they stood their grounds and they were like, you know what, I'm going to pull through with this. And people are seeing them, they're seeing what they do, you know, and it's just so interesting. I mean, I can begin because, you know, I've even had conversations with people where somebody will just mention Johnny Drill. And they'll be like, Johnny Drill. Will that one ever pop? But you know, somebody staying in their lane and saying that this is what I know how to do and I'm going to continue to do it. And whether you like it or not, with time, people will come to them. They have their own crowd.
Yes.
It might not be everybody, but yet they are. And you cannot listen to such music and you say that they don't have substance.
True, true. I mean, even the likes of Banky W, OJB Jezreel, you know, like these guys actually came.
There was a movement.
There was a movement, you know, and the thing that the alter music people are enjoying now is it's been something that these guys have worked for years, you know.
Right.
So Nigerians are even everywhere all over the world.
That's right.
So you can be sure that if it doesn't pop in there, it's going to go everywhere else. You know, social media now has made it very easy to even push your music and push it out there. The likes of Oxlade, the likes of Jaypaul.
I saw you put up Oxlade's song on your story and you're like, this is the song for the movement. That's the truth. I tell you, I look at the music industry and I'm always just very happy every time thinking about the revolution and everything. And especially with the fact that you talked about the internet, how Justin Bieber used to, Justin Bieber's mom used to put his works on the internet and then it became sin. Yeah, I know that a lot of people are putting in a lot of works and I think that it should just continue. And one day, time is everything. Do not even give up on yourself, okay? And then again, I'm going to talk about pressure. She mentioned pressure and that pressure is always there, especially when people have applauded you so much and then you're thinking, so what then? I mean, because they are actually waiting. What's the next thing you're going to do? I hope this person is not going to mess up. And then they're looking at every reaction in the sense that Tems will go and perform and they'll be like, oh, she's not even a good performer. Oh, she's not even, oh my God, cut this girl some slack.
I'm just excited for the fact that it's been a long time coming. I saw the fact that everybody on the international scene now, they're celebrating Nigerian music. I saw a video of DJ Kali and he was vibing to Burna Boy's song in his car. And I'm like, hey.
Okay, so some people say that they paid for it. I don't know about that.
You know, it's not just that. Okay, I saw another video where, I can't remember the artist, but it's a popular American rapper, and he was singing Two-Face African Queen word for word. You know, it was called that, So, I mean, we've come a long way and we deserve every accolade that we're getting now on the international scene. Massive respect to the ones that started it, especially massive respect to Wande Cole. A lot of people don't understand the importance of Wande Cole in the industry.
I tell you all the time that Wande Cole is a national treasure. We should just keep this guy and preserve him anyhow we want to preserve him, okay? I mean, we can't forget a lot of people. We can't forget Judy K.
Judy K. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there's so many people that we would want to thank for starting this movement.
Yes,
a lot of people who started this.
A lot. And if we did not even mention your name, trust me, we're so proud of you. We don't have all the time. We have to go on this break now, and we'll return. Stay here with us.
When you were doing that, did you notice all the lights were flickering?
Shut up your mouth. Oh my God.
Everywhere was shaking.
You were the one shaking.
Me? I was starting, you know, it was just...
Shut up your mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We're still on the entertainment news. And still on the entertainment news, real Warri Pikin opens up on weight loss journey. Nigerian comedian and MC real Warri Pikin has shared the secret to her weight loss journey. The social media personality took to YouTube to share her transformation journey in an emotional video, admitting that she underwent weight loss surgery. In the video, the comedian explained that her decision to undergo the surgery was very tough, and it took a lot for her to make up her mind. She also revealed that her reason for carrying out the surgery was health-related, as she suffered from a condition which is characterized by the thickening or hardening of the arteries.
See, Anita, you know what? At this point, if you know you cannot be disciplined to eat right, work out, so you will be well, then the next thing is for you to do a weight loss surgery. At this point, my doctor has given up. He say I'm not going to fit lose weight naturally, and he was worried for me. My husband was worried my parents, because I was always frequenting the hospital. I was not well, but I was still doing my work. And one day my doctor said to me, this time they do your work, they travel here and there, they perform, they do not go for, you just for die. That's what you told me. That's what you just for die one day. Hey, mind you, the reason why I made up my mind was Ikechukwu. My husband, so now Ikechukwu now, they tell me, say, I must do a weight loss surgery because he does not want to lose me. It was such a difficult time for me. This was like January 2023. I will cry. I went back to the gym. I will work out. I will eat right. I go to tell me because I don't fit chop what I'm supposed to chop. It became a very difficult time for me. Trying to make a decision to go on a weight loss surgery so it could help me lose weight and be well. And then I'm trying to do it naturally. Everybody around me has made up their mind except me. It was such a difficult moment for me. At the end of the day, I just woke up one day and said, baby, I'm ready.
Real Warri Pikin recently posted a series of photos on her Instagram page showing what she looked like before and after the surgery, noting that she is much happier now. She also slammed people who criticize her for her choices, urging them to try walking a mile in her shoes.
That last statement, people can just be very funny. And I say this time and time again. If they're not in your shoes, they keep talking about stuff. And they can't even relate. They don't even know what it is. And when you're big, they are complaining. They are saying you are too fat. So just do you at the end of the day. And this is what pays concerning our health. And physically, in fact, yesterday I saw one of our videos of pictures, and I was just like, who is this fine person? Before I even knew that it was, when I looked at her, and I said, oh, it's real Warri Pikin. I said, oh, Mo, this new look is making her look very pang. And, you know, apart from that, because I have not had to deal with weight loss like that before, but I used to be an exercise freak, and I know when I exercise, I know how my body feels when I don't exercise. I've not been exercising for a very long time. I know how I feel, and I know that when I exercise, I feel very light. I feel sexy from within.
We see it. We see it. Yeah, go ahead.
So I can relate a bit.
Yeah.
Because I did not have any health issues, but you know, I can relate a bit, especially when maybe you go to the hospital and they tell you that you have high cholesterol or you have some stuff. Especially when they now start to tell you that you better be very careful because you might just be performing one day and then you just slump and you just I
mean, it's not the first time it's happened before. Even entertainers, people who have just, you know, they're just walking and next thing, boom, they're gone. Blockage of the arteries, yes, because, you know, you have fat and all that stuff blocking the passage of blood in the body. So it's very important. Exercise. You know, I was watching an interview. They were interviewing Joe Biden, the president of America, and at his age, the man was still walking. He was still doing exercise, walking up and down.
No, because he has to. Are you joking? Are you? He has to. He has to because I think he has health issues too. He has to exercise, and you know, I like the fact that she came out to talk about her experience because you see, a lot of people need to hear this, and I think this will give some people hope to embark on their own weight loss journey too. It is not even about how you look. You might like how you look, but are you healthy? In fact, it is not even about being fat too. Some people are very slim and they're not even healthy. So it's about, you know, some people want you alive. Even if you really do not care about what happens to you at the end of the day. How about your family members? Some people really want you alive, so you have to like stay alive for them.
I mean, one thing I took from this conversation that she had is the fact that, see, surgery is not a bad thing. Right. A lot of people think, oh, going under the surgery has to be BBL, it has to be all that. No, they're actually correctional surgeries. And she had to do this. She had to go under the knife, so to take out certain things, so just to lose weight, because she would have actually, you know, like the doctor said, one day she can just be walking and then that's it, you know. So yeah.
All right, we will be back with Socialville after this time. I'll stay here with us.
Do that thing you did again. Oh. There's the way the thing was hitting me from.
Oh.
See now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Socialville, so be prepared to have a good time as we will be looking at some crazy moments from the world of social media. And since we're doing throwback, well, I say not throwback.
Yeah.
Since we're doing throwback, and it was black and white in the days, and we're doing black, so we're throwing back the screen to black and white. All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. So first up, on Twitter, Omo Ure says, "What's your backup plan if you don't make it before 35?" Sean replies, "It's not 30 again. Everybody don't date 30. Then when they shift the deadline to 35.
Before you know it's not the deadline will be 40. Or this like just do you. Don't let anybody put you under pressure, any unnecessary pressure. Because what? You must have this, you must have this, you must have this before a certain, and then you're rushing. So no go rush past your destiny.
The guy says it's not 30 again.
I'm telling you, he just got the memo. And it was shocking because he's been doing so much to achieve it before 30.
He's shocked. Okay, so let's check out the next one. And the next one says, "I'm tired of building relationships. So if I see any unfinished one now, I'll just roof it and move inside."
So I think that there are a lot of people like this.
I think everybody's like this now.
No, not everybody. Don't generalize, but I think a lot of people are like this. So you see that it's somebody that's collected somebody's boyfriend or somebody, because if you see some people who are married now, go and ask some of them, they jumped into another.
So wait,
And because some of us, we are good people.
are you now saying
That is why we're still single, because we don't even just
You're single?
scatter people's. No. I mean, that's why we're not married, but we're in a relationship with. No, I didn't believe.
So are you now saying that
No,
now,
I said that.
this work that I've done so far,
No, I
you are not, somebody will now come and
you
roof
just
it?
don't allow somebody jump into our
The
relationship.
thunder that will fire that person.
Because you know that me, I will not take it easy. You don't come and jump into my relationship. Or it's like that TikTok thing. So you do it like film.
Okay, let's check out the next one. Abbas on Twitter says, "You have 500K, your ex really needs 100K. Your girl also needs 200K. How much do you have?" And Olamide replies, 500K with 2 unread messages, I beg.
Wow, at the EXO, at your girl. I don't get it. I mean,
No, but if I can understand the ex, but I mean, if you ask me for 200K now, no, it's not like you should ask me now. I'm just saying that if you ask
so
me,
what's the position of the ex in your life?
the ex is ex now.
What's the law?
He's gone, eh?
What's the law?
But you know there are some...
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't explain to me.
We can just be friends,
No,
though.
rejects the earth to Shala. Don't do that. Don't do that. I go just woes you. No, we don't encourage
Let's
Friday.
move on. Let's move on. And the meme king makes an appearance here. He says, "Doesn't it bother my ancestors that their descendants is broke?"
I don't know. So let me just quickly crack you up. There is this thing my mom says every time. So my mom believes that once one of your parents or your parents are dead, like, they are late, that some things are not supposed to be happening to you in this life. That is, you're not supposed to be suffering. So when my mom sees some people suffering, I say, did that person carry pillow to go and be sleeping in heaven? Like, that thing is always very funny to me. So there was a day like that I think I needed something, and I am like, "Mommy, pray, oh, pray, oh." My mom said, and when it is not that your father carried pillow to heaven to go and be
I just remembered.
to go and be sleeping.
I just remembered something. So when my dad passed as well, one of my guys came to me and said, Jaypaul, now where your papa don't go, you go soon blow. I didn't know how to react. I didn't know how
What
to...
does that even mean?
Yes, because it means different things. Like, you go soon blow. Did I use my... Like, what are you saying?
Are you joking?
No, the people just think that, once your father has gone or your mother has gone, like, there'll be some
supernatural
grace.
things or good things start happening to you.
Maybe, actually, because I can't blow. All right,
Will
so
people now be praying that?
let's check out the next one. Osita says, "What part of a wedding do you think..."
Hold on. Why is his glasses looking like my glasses?
And it's true.
I don't like this, so. Papa, no, they play that kind of place.
How many is this? How many is this? Let's read.
You're not serious?
So this one says, what part of a wedding do you think is unnecessary? Dancing for people you are feeding.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But guess what? People are not dancing for you. People are just dancing for each other. They're just happy. So you're just fortunate that you are there, you know, experiencing that moment or sharing their moment with them. So I don't think that they're dancing for you.
If there is no food at a wedding, is it a bad thing?
I don't know whether you go to other cultures and go and ask them whether it is a bad thing or not, but in Nigeria, it's a bad thing.
Food go there, wow.
Are you all right? you better go and, you know, fasten the rope of your shokoto very well, because who tells you that? I'm not interested in any broke person, no?
You're violent.
So all
Why
those
did you?
commercials that you are doing, Oje Teramo, so that you make a lot of money, because I'm just saying, you know.
And that's all we have from the world of social media today on Socialville. We'll be back shortly. You're violent. You're very violent. Why did you say my shokoto, my rope? Why?
All right, you know what? We're not even going anywhere, because this is where we'll be facing home, because this guy has vexed me today. I just want to say a very big thank you to you, and you for being a part of the show today. Of course, well, myself and my boyfriend, we are having a bit of, but I still love him because I don't want anybody to jump into our relationship. We thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Mwah!